So if you're just joining us, if you joined during lunch, we have Allo IRL, which is an IRL allocation tool where we're voting on the best demos that we've seen today. And all of the demos that you see, you'll be able to vote with our web app at Allo IRL. So please save some votes until after the demos are done. And if you haven't gotten a chance to vote yet, we'll be passing around NFC chips that will allow you to vote. All right, let's try again. All right, Matt from Grand Chips.
Hey everybody, thank you. So I am Matt, and I'm part of a small builder guild. We call it DAO Masons. Our goal is to help DAOs win. So we build stuff that helps DAOs win, usually with some kind of gamification element. One of the things we built is grant ships. We were challenged in a contest to build a way for multiple grant programs to operate in the same ecosystem. And we made it into a competitive game. So grant ships are competitive grant programs that kind of do better than each other at grants, and then people vote on them. That's the idea. So I decided to try to explain it using only the 500 most commonly used English words, just to keep it simple. It'll start after this slide because evolutionary is not one of the 500 most common English words. But grant ships is an evolutionary game container for your DAO. So we kind of pit grant programs against each other, watch them fight, and the best ones come out on top, hopefully. And then they glow. Okay, so here's the definition of evolution using only the 500 most common English words. Over time, life changes so that the things that work best grow more and live on while the rest slowly go away. This is a game. A game is a way for people to play and work while they take turns to see who does the thing best. With grant ships, it's a game where we set up many different teams to do good at a thing. The teams do the thing in such a way that all the people see their work. Then the people say how good the work of each team was. Then we help the best teams grow for the next time. So what's it look like? We had a grant from Arbitrum DAO to give away 90,000 ARB, and we found 3 ship operators to give grants to. Thanks. To give grants to gaming projects in the Arbitrum ecosystem. So these are the ships. The Jade Shadow, Green Pill Dev ship, and Blue Moon. And they were pitted head to head to give the best grants. We had a lot of projects apply. So these are Web3 Arbitrum games that created profiles in the Grant Ships app. And they applied with each of the ships to get funding for their games. The app, all of this is on chain, so everything is very transparent. Every event that happens in the app ends up in this feed. So here I'm on the Blue Moon ship. Actually, I'm going to go over to the Green Pill Dev ship to show off those guys. OFFO was part of this one. So this is their portfolio. This is how they chose to allocate their funds. They kind of went outside the rails and did a little bit of a contest. So they had a best region award, best game award, community award to kind of color outside the lines a little bit. But you can see how they allocated all their funds. Each project grant has their milestones. This one only completed 2 of the 4 milestones. And then they get this token. These tokens are automatically distributed with Allo protocol when the grant ships approve the milestones. So it was like they get the funds in their Allo pool, and then when a milestone is approved, like, okay, you did the work, then Allo automatically sends them the money. So you don't have to do all the Telegram negotiating and waiting for people to sign the safe and whatnot. We grant permissions with HATS protocol. So if you're familiar with HATS, it's basically an NFT that you give to a particular wallet, and then that represents their permissions. So we gave each ship a hat, and then gave the hat permission to do the allocations in Allo. So that's a way for the DAO to stay in control. So I can take that NFT away if they're, not operating in good faith, and everything operates like that. So it's just kind of a big on-chain system that magically works. And okay, and the good projects win, right? So I have a shot here of what. That's the tech stack. The vote results. So in the end, Green Pill DevShip got the majority of the vote, 76%. The Jade Shadow got very little, and we actually crashed and burned out of the program. Blue Moon, a little bit less. And so in the next round, Green Pill got the majority of the funds to go into the next round, were rewarded, and won the evolution game. So yeah, that's grant ships. One other thing, we're currently being used for Gitcoin grants round 23. So right now, applications are open to run a community round. The community rounds in Gitcoin grants. Those are ships, as far as, within the grant ships program. So if you go to gg23.grantships.com, you'll see the grant ships styling and the applications there. When you create your app, the judges have the hats to vote on which ships, and we'll watch them do their thing, and then there will be a vote at the end to see which one is the best, and hopefully we'll evolve better and better community funding rounds over time is the idea. Yep, that's it. Thanks.